Have you ever looked at a turtle and wondered if it might actually be a tortoise? Or seen a tortoise and thought, wait, isn't that just a big turtle? You're definitely not alone. These two-shelled reptiles confuse people all the time. And while they may look similar at first glance, their differences go far beyond just where they live. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of turtles and tortoises, exploring what sets them apart, what makes them unique, and why these creatures have captivated humans for thousands of years. By the end of this video, you'll be able to confidently identify whether you're looking at a turtle or a tortoise. No guesswork needed. Let's explore, right here, on History of Simple Things. Let's start with the most obvious difference: their habitat. Turtles are generally adapted to life in the water. Depending on the species, they may live in oceans, rivers, lakes, or swamps. Their bodies are built for swimming, gliding, and maneuvering through currents with ease. Sea turtles, for example, can travel thousands of miles across oceans and only come onto land when it's time for the females to lay eggs. Freshwater turtles, on the other hand, spend their days basking on logs but always return to the water for safety and food. Tortoises, however, are strictly land dwellers. They do not live in water, and while they may enter shallow puddles to drink or cool off, they are not swimmers. Their design is made completely for life on solid ground, from their sturdy legs to their heavy shells. Speaking of shells, one of the clearest visual differences between turtles and tortoises is their shell shape and structure. Turtles typically have flatter, more streamlined shells, perfect for slicing through the water and reducing drag. This aerodynamic design is what allows sea turtles to swim gracefully with minimal effort. Tortoises, meanwhile, have high-domed, rounded shells that act like protective armor. These shells are thick, heavy, and built to withstand predators and rough terrain. Because tortoises don't rely on speed to escape threats, their defense strategy is durability. They simply tuck in and wait for danger to pass. Their shell is like a fortress designed for the slow but steady lifestyle they lead. Now let's talk about their limbs, which are another major giveaway. Turtles have flippers or webbed feet, depending on whether they're sea turtles or freshwater turtles. These limbs help them paddle through water with precision. Sea turtles have long, powerful flippers that can propel them at surprising speeds, while freshwater turtles have clawed, webbed feet that allow them to navigate both water and land. Tortoises, however, have thick, elephant-like legs with sturdy claws. Their limbs are not meant for swimming, but for supporting their weight and moving across uneven ground. These legs are powerful enough to dig burrows, which many tortoise species use for protection from predators and extreme temperatures. Another area where turtles and tortoises differ is their lifespan and growth. Tortoises are famous for their longevity, with some species living well over 100 years. The Galapagos tortoise, one of the largest in the world, can live to be more than 150 years old. Their slow metabolism, protected environment inside their shells, and calm lifestyle all contribute to this remarkable lifespan. Turtles also live long lives, but generally not as long as tortoises. Many freshwater turtles may live anywhere from 20 to 40 years, while sea turtles often reach 50 years or more. Both animals are slow to grow and slow to mature, which makes conservation efforts crucial. They need decades before they can reproduce. Diet is another interesting distinction. While turtles tend to have a more varied diet, eating fish, insects, plants, and even jellyfish, in the case of sea turtles, tortoises are primarily herbivores. They feed on grasses, flowers, leaves, and fruits. This plant-based diet pairs with their slow movement and terrestrial lifestyle. Some tortoise species live in dry, desert-like environments and have adapted to survive long periods without water. They can store moisture in their bodies and conserve it efficiently, something water-dependent turtles do not need to do. One of the most misunderstood differences is their behavior and movement speed. Tortoises are famously slow, but they're not as sluggish as cartoons make them seem. Their pace matches their lifestyle, steady, deliberate, and energy efficient. Turtles, on the other hand, are surprisingly agile in the water. A sea turtle can appear almost weightless as it glides through the ocean. However, on land, they are far less graceful. A turtle's body simply isn't designed for walking long distances or supporting its full weight without the buoyancy of water. Finally, let's highlight an important point. All tortoises are turtles, but not all turtles are tortoises. Scientifically, both belong to the order Testudines, meaning they share a common ancestry. Tortoises are just one branch of this group, specialized for life on land. So when people say turtle as a general term, it can technically include tortoises. But in everyday conversation, we use turtle for water-adapted species and tortoise for land species. So the next time you see a shelled reptile, take a closer look. Is the shell flat or domed? Are the feet webbed or column-like? Is it near water or roaming dry land? These clues can tell you instantly whether you're looking at a turtle or a tortoise. Beyond their differences, both animals are incredible survivors, having existed for over 200 million years, long before dinosaurs went extinct. Their design is ancient, efficient, and remarkably unchanged. Whether they swim through oceans or wander across deserts, turtles and tortoises remind us of the beauty of evolution and the importance of protecting these gentle, resilient creatures for generations to come. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.